Revolution. Please welcome from that radio station, Fabe. He's in a power rotation, isn't he, Bernie?
No doubt.
Michael Graham. Good morning, Mr. Graham.
Good morning, Mr. Imus. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be here. I have to tell you, I'm very, very sorry to hear about your prostate. Not the cancer. I'm just sorry to hear any discussion about your prostate or that region of your body in public. Of all people, you. I mean, why can't it be like Britney Spears or whatever? Who, I guess she doesn't have one, but still, very scary. But I want you to know my family's praying for you, and they hope you're going to do great.
Michael told me his family are evangelical Christians.
That's right. Yeah, I went to church on average 5 times a week while growing up. We didn't actually handle snakes, but we knew where to get them on short notice.
Yeah.
And wonderful people.
I told, he said his parents were praying for me. I said, tell him it doesn't work. But,
always on a positive note, gee.
But then it might, who knows? So how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to not be incarcerated. So I'm just glad to be out breathing the free air. Absolutely.
You know who you sound like?
Who do I sound like?
Somebody trying to get a cabinet job in the Obama administration.
I resent that. First of all, I appreciate President Obama's bipartisan outreach. Second of all, I'm very angry. I have been disqualified for a cabinet job. I actually paid all my taxes in the previous 5 years, so I don't get it. There's nothing. Also, can I say I love nothing more than listening to Barney Frank lecture people about how bad it is to get performance pay. Dude, you get a freaking job. When was the last time you performed outside the basement of your condo in D.C. with your boyfriend? I mean, come on. Oh, yeah. His boyfriend's running a prostitution ring out of his house, and I'm the bad guy. Oh, yeah, I love that. And Barney claims I had no idea. He's running a prostitution. What, you didn't notice, like, all the laundry? We're washing a lot of sheets around here lately. Anyone notice that? Barney Frank stands up on Capitol Hill and says that the money going to Freddie and Fannie is so solid it shouldn't even be looked as an investment. He says 6 months ago, oh, they're completely solvent, no problems whatsoever. And then he's screaming at AIG because their derivatives dealers spun out the money that he said was guaranteed in the first place. I don't want to hear it from you, Barney Frank.
No, I agree. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm not saying that the AIG guys aren't dirtbags. They are. But this all starts with someone standing up and going, you're going to lend subprime loans to people who couldn't get a $4 loan from Tony Soprano, and we're going to guarantee that money no matter what happens. What do you think speculators are going to do? They're going to go, oh, it's guaranteed money. Let's go play with it. And also, have you noticed that suddenly President Obama has discovered outrage? Over the weekend, well, this AIG thing, we just have to hand out the bonuses. It's a contract, nothing we can do about it. Then yesterday, hey, wait a minute, this is terrible. I want to point something out. Have you ever had Jake Tapper from ABC on the show?
We have.
He's great. He's absolutely great. He's a total, he is the one fact.
You know what's kind of interesting? Is you can ask me, who's been on the show, and I don't know. I mean, that's really weird. That's not good.
No, what's going to be great is at the end of the show, someone will ask him, did you have Michael Graham on the show today? I don't know. Exactly.
Anyway,
so March 2nd, the Obama administration, his president, if no one's heard, gave out the most recent $30 billion to AIG. Right. And Jake Tapper asks Robert Gibbs, the guy who wishes he was as smart as Scott McClellan, he asked him, excuse me.
Mrs. Doubtfire, Laura Ingram calls him.
Are you confident that you know where the $30 billion is going? This wasn't 6 months ago. This wasn't Bush administration. This was March 2nd of this year. And Robert Gibbs goes, oh, yes, we're absolutely confident we know where the money's going. Guess where that money went? Bonuses to AIG. You gave them the money to give out the bonuses. But here's the double good news of the morning, Don Imus. The checks went out Friday. They can't, Wall Street Journal reporting the checks out Friday. AIG doesn't have the bonus money to get back. They already gave it. The other thing, because AIG gave so much of our money to German, Swiss, British, and dare I say French banks, the money went to foreigners. They're not even in freaking America. So we paid bonuses to foreigners with our money after Robert Gibbs said we absolutely know where it's going, and President Obama announces that he's outraged. Well, maybe if you'd been paying a little more attention, you could have been outraged when we still had the freaking money.
You were terrific as usual, and thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Michael Graham here on the Imusonbarneyfrank program.